Hi, my name is Gabriela Janiszewska, and I would like to present to you my solution for the first challenge at GenAI Hackathon. This is ContextMinder, a context-aware localization QA tool. Let me show you what that means. Most tools for QA check translation in isolation, but the ContextMinder can read and infer context from from string IDs and comments from translators and developers. It has several deterministic checks like max length and tag preservation, but also a layer of LLM checks. And I will use OpenAI model for that. Let me show you how this works. I can add here my test strings. My background is in video games translation, therefore I prepared a small data set from a made up video game for checking and testing the tool. Here I will add a style guide and also character descriptions, which are very useful. Here we can map the columns. If you have a file with a different format but still in Excel, you can adapt the tool and it will correctly detect your content. Let's start checking. It will take some time, so I will tell you a little bit more about this made-up game. It's set in 19th century Poland. It's in my idea, it's an RPG game similar to Baldur's Gate with multiple characters of historic are made up. So we have specific language register, we have characters that are male and female. So there are some very nice and important things to detect. We will check Polish and German version. The German translation was made entirely by Claude directly in Excel, and I gave Claude the style guide and the characters because I haven't prepared glossary terms in German. The Polish translation was made by me, and I added some mistakes so that we can see how it deals with them and whether it will detect them. As you see here, I also added a function to check the workload. And after the analysis, we will also see the information about the token usage, which is useful when we have to mine the costs. Okay, we are almost done with the analysis, and let's see what we have. As I said, we have sent 85,000 tokens and received almost 2,000 tokens. Let's see. Here's the list of errors with severity. We can hide one language and bring it back as necessary. Let's see the details. Okay, for example, here the LLM correctly detected that the translation uses the feminine form udawała in Polish, even though the sentence is said by Józef Dębowski, a male character. So it's a very good check. Here, the tool detected lack of the tags. Here, it detected some grammar error because I made a typo on purpose. Here, the LLM suggests that the word cuchniesz is quite strong in Polish and it should be replaced by pachniesz, and it's, I think, a good idea taking into account the register, and we are talking about people who are rather elegant, so maybe cuchniesz is really a too strong word. Here it correctly detects a problem with a capital letter and some tax problems. Let me just show you some. Yes, here also a problem with a tag. Oh, here we have an interesting issue also. It's as we see from the UI ID, from the ID of the string, it's a button, but it was translated as otwarte, like an adjective, for example, open window, and LLM detected that it is indeed incorrect. When we need, we can also download the whole report and send it back to translators. Thank you.